Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. The Lakers were taken to the edge in a Game 7 showdown that nearly saw their playoff hopes lost in the blink of an eye. With more motivation than ever, they are now poised to show their A-game against the San Antonio Spurs. The Western Conference Finals, right here, right now.
Two Western teams have run the gauntlet. Only one can emerge victorious to claim it. You take a look at Los Angeles. Break the higher seed. They start this series on their home court, but they cannot be overconfident.
No, the stage is set, my friend, and really it's going to all come down to how you perform between those lines.
So how do you keep the governor on overconfidence?
You got to focus on the task, and I was always taught you respect your opponent and understand that if they play their best, it's going to be a challenge for you. Don't allow them to get that kind of confidence.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it. Spurs working the ball around now. He had a nice open look right there.
And that quick shot by Fox is something you know he has worked on religiously. Nice finish.
Jacks up a three. Rebounded by the Spurs. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. There's a good screen. And the three off target. Beyond the arc. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Fox. And off the prior, and in it goes. Fox has got 5 now.
And that's where De'Aaron Fox thrives. He wants to get inside and finish at the rim.
Wembanyama with the rebound. Spurs have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. The Spurs shoot their first free throws of this one. First one falls through. San Antonio making a switch here. Riley's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Pass to Fall. Right wing. Shot clock at 5. Banked in off the glass. He has 5.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. I asked him the approach they're going to take with De'Aaron Fox. The coach said that Fox's speed is the big challenge. He said we're dealing with maybe the fastest player in the league, so we've got to be high energy at the defensive end. They know they have their work cut out for them. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Josh Giddey's checked in for De'Aaron Fox. Wembanyama, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Defended by Wembanyama. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's A-Train. Riley covering. 5 to shoot. This one for 3. A-Train, good.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look to do
it. 51 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Castle. Pass to Riley. 16 feet away. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Inside, here's Fox. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Fox has got his third bucket of the night. Lakers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Shoots from the right block. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Well, the defense did everything they could there, but his skills as a finisher, wow.
Puts up a deep three, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Fall with the rebound. Lakers leading by 3. On the floor for San Antonio, Sohan is out there with Devin Vassell. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And there's Riley. And it's Ngombo in at center. Rebound San Antonio.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's A-Train. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. It's been a little while since they've been in the lead.
And that's why this is such an important possession for them.
Outside, Fox. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Pass to Vassell. Back to Fox. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Victor Wembanyama is second.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
3 from the inbound. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
Here's Clutch. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
We've got 1:55 left in the first half of the game. Here's Castle. Still yet to score. A shot by Wembanyama, no good. Guarded by Fox. Pass to A-Train. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. He gets that one. And now a 6-point Los Angeles lead.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Outside, Fox. He doesn't hit that one. Los Angeles has gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. 50 seconds left to play in the first half. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here's Riley. Can't hit from in close. Lakers leading by 6. Over to the wing. Deflects the pass. There's 18 seconds left in the first half. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
We've got 13 seconds left now here in the second. Shoots the three. Sinks the three-pointer. 5 points in the game. Clutch the pass to A-Train. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Los Angeles on top, up 3. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome, everybody, to our Game 1 coverage. It's a tight one indeed for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good shots for great ones.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, but also disciplined. That's a sign of good coaching.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Lakers. The conference finals. Big fella, do you expect these teams to pull out all the stops?
That would be correct, Amon.
Thanks for joining us.
What an atmosphere in here as we return to the action of the Western Conference Final. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. They trail by 3. Pass to Castle. Down low. Second shot opportunity. Wembanyama getting it done inside.
Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
On the floor for San Antonio. A-Train, the pass to Fall. Here's A-Train. 5 on the clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. No good on the shot.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Here's Clutch following the bucket by the Spurs. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Fox looking it over. Got a piece of it. 3 on 3. Here's Clutch. Lakers passing it around. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Clutch has got his second basket of the night.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Up top, Fox. 7 points in the game. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Here's A-Train. Fires for 3. They grab their own miss. Pass to Clutch. Second chance shot, and the layup is good. And it's a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that.
Riley is checked in for the Spurs. A minute 50 left here in the third quarter. Now, here's Fox. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Wembanyama. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Lakers leading by 3. 1:22 left to play in the third. Here's Clutch. 6 on the shot clock. Here's A-Train. Lets it go. Again, the Lakers.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, Coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
Here is Riley. Still without a basket. He gets it in there.
A coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
And he banks in the layup.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Here's Castle. 43 seconds left in the third. Here's A-Train, guarded by Fox. And it's off from three-point range.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Wembanyama passes to Riley. Offline with his three. Pass to Clutch. Here's Fall. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Lakers lead by 5. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. It's stolen. And for San Antonio, Josh Giddey is out there with Castle. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. And there's Riley. Pass to A-Train. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Now, here's Fox. Pass to Castle. Here's Wembanyama. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
That's his first team foul. At the line for the Spurs.
And the first one at the line is good.
2
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's A-Train, just 5 on the clock. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And an incredible double clutch dunk. Wow. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. They were asking the team to play faster, push the ball. Coach told their players, hey, look, in this league, fast break points are the easiest. We need more of them. Can't argue with that. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Number 7, 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. From deep. Clutch can't hit. Spurs trail by 6. Pass to Castle. Spurs passing it around. Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's A-Train. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Number 7. That's his first personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
At the line for the Lakers.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Castle. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Fox finds Wembanyama. There's the 3. They get it again. Oh, Wembanyama! How in the world do you keep him off the glass?
Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Here's Wembanyama. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Fox. And he can't bank that one in. Fades. They get it again. Here's A-Train. Here he goes. And he can't jam it through. And San Antonio shooting for the game at 42%. And there's the call on A-Train. That's foul number 2 for him. A pass to Fox. 43 seconds left here in the fourth quarter to tie it up. Fall with the rebound.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Money!
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. San Antonio calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. And what's their best move at this point?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So it gets them both, and it's a 4-point ballgame.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a 2-possession game.
Looking to end his cold spell from the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And he drives in, and that one is hammered home.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
And So it's the Lakers who come out on top here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum is so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into Game 2.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA.
Maybe we could take a night drive, maybe crash into the starlight.